YouTube? This your boy Down Low back with another mixtape review. And this show is brought to you by ATL Street Show, Bootleg Radio. See, one thing about this life that people hardly ever tell you, man, is the fact that no matter how much success you get, you never live happily ever after, man. There are side effects to the fame that you acquire when you get funds and when you get fame. And one of these side effects is stalkers. See, here in America and worldwide, man, whenever someone gains notoriety, people put them up on a pedestal. And these people will try to have personal relationships with you. But yet you have so many fucking fans that it's near impossible to have a personal relationship with every single one of them. When these people feel neglected, they may just come after you, man. These are not the most stable of minds that you're dealing with here. You really need to be prepared for this shit because it comes with the game. Twitter time. This week's topic, things I want. The number one thing I want, man, is for rappers to unionize, man. It's very important. Like, record labels will never let it happen, but that's why we have to take that shit. By unionizing, we ensure that there's no such thing as rate deals anymore. We can ensure that rappers are no longer on the bottom of the totem pole when it comes to the business. And we can take back the funds and the royalties that these motherfuckers been stealing for so long. Things I want is to be alive when record labels collapse. See, these major record labels, man, they've been going down for a long time. That's why there's only 3 of them left. They still got a lot of money, they still got a lot of political clout, they still got a lot of connections, so it may not be in my lifetime that this happens, but I definitely want to see it. Things I want is for rappers to understand what exactly record labels do and understand that they can do that shit. All they do is finance an album, give you a plan, and give you connections that you normally wouldn't have. You can do that shit. Because the more famous you get, the more connections will come to you. It doesn't cost that much to finance an album these days. And to have a plan that works, you can come up with that shit.
Phantoms, Bentleys, Ferraris, and Ashes and Kawasaki's. Plotting how to get them on the step they shot Versace. Beautiful mamacita alone kept calling me Poppy. Bought my cash, Roger there, just hope that you niggas copy. And now I don't trust the government, lately they getting sloppy. You're your own worst enemy, so who the fuck gon' stop? I'm telling you people, you better have your shoes laced. End of the day, it still boils down to your brace. Guess it's the reason for the choppers in 38. Small spur, 9mm Glocks when I sense the hate.
K-Izzy, Miami Nights. Now, K-Izzy is a skilled New Orleans rapper. My favorite songs off this mixtape are the intro, Lust for Life, and Made Night. Now, this mixtape was an interesting project, man, because it was made over Memorial Day weekend. As you should notice, he's from New Orleans, but yet the mixtape's called Miami Nights. It's because he went to Miami over Memorial Day weekend and recorded the entire project. And for a rushed mixtape to be the best mixtape of the week, you definitely show your fucking potential here. You got a lot of skill. Like, you got good flow, good lyrics, some solid songs on here. But therein lies the things that you definitely need to work on, man. I definitely want to see you do a full project that you took your time on doing, because you have the potential to make a full mixtape into a classic hit if you utilize some key steps like working on your consistency. Now, working on your consistency, man, is being at your best on every track, man. And the way you work on this, man, is the same way Michael Jackson did it to what T.I. does. Record a lot, release a little. Pretty much for your next mixtape, man, record like 50 to 60 tracks. And out of that 50 to 60, select the best 10. But then don't forget about the other tracks, because you could use those as straight up promotion. And that's the next main thing that you definitely need to work on too, man. See, but sadly, no one can tell you specifically what you need to do to fix your promotion, man. But I can tell you some things. Like, first of all, this should be common fucking sense. But a lot of people do this shit. I'm not sure if you do it, but a lot of rappers do it. Like, you go out and you buy Jordans, you go out and buy the expensive clothing and shit, but then you neglect your fucking promotion. You can't do that shit. All of the money that you got need to be going to this promotion, because this is what's going to describe you in this lifetime. And you need to find a grind that you can do every damn day. The reason being is because you're going to need every damn day. There's not enough time in a lifetime for you to bullshit this and still pave a career. Secondly, if you're gonna do this shit every day, it's got to be cheap. Cause those expenses are going to add up in the long run, man, and no one has the amount of money to pay for a buzz. You got to earn that shit. And lastly, you got to reach new audiences, man. You find something that fits into all of these categories, you're going to be on your way. But anyway, this was another Mixtape Review.
Street show.